Yo, what's going on there, everybody? This is the main event player, the Super C. Most of you guys know me as Furman Torres. This is the first ever main event talk being displayed right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and believe it or not, even on MySpace. And yeah, MySpace, my fucking God. The fact that, despite the fact that Twitter has become bigger and Facebook has become bigger, MySpace still actually exists. Yes, it actually does. Considering the fact that every time I go to my MySpace page, I go there and, you don't see really that many people talking, right? But you actually see the requests of people wanting to actually be your friend, right? You know how you go there, you start off, you only had 1 or 2 friends. I went to my MySpace page and all of a sudden I get like 95 friend requests. 95! Sorry, I apologize. But the fact that I get that many requests, and it's like, I don't really accept them all, but it's okay. And I tell them the same thing. Just go to facebook.com/maineventplayer. You'll come to me. But the funny thing about the MySpace is Twitter, if you have a Twitter account, you can actually connect it to your MySpace. It actually shows up. But that's a whole different story. But this is the first time ever that I'm displaying this all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over MySpace. So now I'm talking directly to you, and what's my main event talk going to be like? Well, let's see. What could I talk about? What could I say? What could I want to say? Well, of course, I got to mention wrestling. Got to, because I'm the biggest wrestling fan in the world. And then there's also the fact that I'm also the biggest metalhead in the world. I'm a big fan of a lot of things, from Megadeth to Slayer to Anthrax. Of course, one of the hottest bands that are happening in Corpus Christi right now today, the Parawickle Massacre. There are others like Killamora and The Labeling Theory and many others. But the one I want to talk about the most is tonight's WWE Raw. Now, most of you guys had an opportunity to see Monday Night Raw live in the living color, see everything from CM Punk defending the WWE Championship against Alberto Del Rio. And then there was also, most of you guys probably know that John Morrison had his last night, and I thought it was going to be against Brodus Clay, but apparently it's against The Miz. And let me kind of get the subject on The Miz here, okay? He comes out, everyone saw what happened, where Miz came out and did the skull-crushing finale on R-Truth. Okay, yeah, big deal, whatever. Then he goes out. John Morrison is, he said on Twitter that he wants to make his performance, his last night, the best night he's ever had, right? Unfortunately, it was delayed because, let's just say, The Miz came out, went after his leg. John Morrison still wanted to compete, and he did, just like a competitor he is. The Miz acted like a little fucking bitch, beat him, and did all that shit. I got news for you. Let me explain this right away. John Morrison is a very talented athlete. I have much respect for him. And whatever the future holds for John Morrison, I still want it to be in the WWE. Because to me, hey, John Morrison is talented. John Morrison's tremendous. He's been a tag team champion, an intercontinental champion. He's been in many main event matches, but yet the WWE does not want to push John Morrison. But yet they want to push The Miz? Yeah, don't worry about that. The Miz, I got news for you. Most of you guys that have read my Facebook page know that I don't give a shit about The Miz. I don't give a fuck if he's a heel or if he's a good guy or a bad guy. Here's the thing with me. My deal is all about talent and attitude. That's what I've always loved about professional wrestling. Whether it's WWE, Ring of Honor, TNA, WCW, ECW, it's all about talent and attitude. It doesn't matter about what the fuck this dude is or not. Yeah, The Miz, he's awesome, he's this, he's that. Who gives a fuck? All right? Who gives a damn? He comes out and he does what he does to John Morrison on his last night on Raw. You know? Nobody gives a shit about The Miz. Nobody cares. Yes, he gets upset. He gets pinned by The Rock at Survivor Series, okay? The Survivor Series match was tremendous. Yeah, John Morrison, he did tremendous. But The Miz, I got news for you. No one cares about him. He comes out with these stone cold eyes like he thinks he's all stone cold Steve Austin. Dude, my opinion, I've said it before and I'll say it again, and you're hearing this for the first time from me. FTM. You know what that means? Yeah, for those that don't know what it means fuck The Miz. Fuck what he is. Fuck what he represents. I don't give a shit if he's a heel. I don't give a shit if he's a fucking bad guy or anything. He's good at whatever he does. But the thing is, The Miz will never amount to Stone Cold, Bret Hart, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, or any of them. He's nothing. He'll never be anything in this business. So do us all a favor, Miz. Go back to the reality show that you came from and stay there and leave the business alone. But if you want to get your respect, if you want to get the respect of all the wrestling fans and the WWE, do us all a favor. Go to TNA. Go to Impact Wrestling. At least there you'll get your respect. You're not going to get respect in the WWE. Never. Because as far as I'm concerned, you fucking suck. You ain't got shit. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't got a fucking set of nuts like Stone Cold, Bret Hart, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, or any of those guys. At least they can make an impact. You don't know how to make an impact. The only impact you've ever done was find a way to cheat, find a way to win a match, and that's all. That's all you'll ever be. Okay? So in closing, this is how it goes. The Miz, you're not awesome. You suck. FTM. Fuck The Miz. That's the way it goes. And right now, it's trending on Twitter as we speak. So until then, I hope you like this main event talk. I hope you enjoyed what I have to say. Okay? Because in the weeks and months to come, you'll see more of the main event talk here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. Why? Because I can and I want to. Any questions? Enough said. FTM, fuck The Miz. See you later.